Hello guys, this is Doronsmovies, and today I just got a quick video, so I'm going to give you some of the updates on the channel, the content, and also kind of a new schedule, and I'm going to need some of your feedback for a future series. So about a month ago, I started doing these RP guides. I kind of just tested it out, and so far they've been doing pretty great. And I'm aware some people don't really like to roleplay or whatnot, they don't really care too much about it or just dislike it generally. But I try to add as much lore as possible into those videos, so even if you don't roleplay, I would recommend those videos if you want to learn more about the playable races in Warcraft, like their traditions, lore and all of that stuff. So I kinda want to make those videos into like 2 sections, if you could say that. But they've been doing pretty well, and hopefully I will be able to get one RP guide for every race in the game. Now, so far I'm around halfway through, but I should be able to finish it within a month or 2, as I plan on getting one guide out either every week or every second week of the month, so definitely they will be over by the end of the year. Now after that I will probably do more RP guides, maybe like advanced RP guides or even specific stuff once I finish all the race stuff. Now it kinda depends, I might also do like specific RP guides or maybe even guild or event guides or whatever it is. So I won't really stop that type of content, as I know a lot of people do care about RP, so they would like to see more of those videos. Now I don't really have a specific order in which I'm making these race guides, so I mostly do it by the feedback I get. So next one should probably be the Draenei guide, as most people requested that one, but soon enough all of them should be finished, so you can check that out I guess. And I've also made a playlist with all of the RP guides. Now you can find that on the main channel page if you missed any videos there, because I know I uploaded some content in between, so some people might have missed that. Now on the other hand, I also started doing these top 5s or maybe even top 10s, kinda depends, because I'm gonna do more of them. And they have been doing pretty great as well, if not even better than the RP guides. And work-wise, they take about as much time as an RP guide, which is quite a long time to make in my opinion, but they're generally really fun to make, especially if it's like finding Easter eggs or hidden stuff. Usually I don't really like writing scripts or like bullet points and all of that, but this seems pretty fun to write because you gotta find all this stuff and everything. And I do plan on doing more of them in the future, but however I don't really want to flood the channel with just those types of videos, so I'm not really gonna do just top 10s or top 5s. Instead I kinda want to mix up different types of content, like lore lessons, RP guides, top 5s, and all sorts of similar videos, maybe even other games, as I'm gonna get to the other point of the video. But generally I want to keep the content fresh and not just kinda do the exact same stuff. Now on the feedback part, I got another straw poll that I'm gonna link in the description, so it would be great if you could check that out, as the last 2 did really great and it helps me out immensely, as I can tell what you guys want to see instead of like doing something no one would really watch, and it would just be wasted effort that I could put into actual content. And right now I kind of have limited time, so I want to get as much content as I can on the time I have, and I don't really want to like make videos that would kind of drive people away from the channel or just flood the channel that would kind of disinterest the people. So I've been thinking for the past year about doing these lore lessons for a different game. I was thinking a few other games along with the Warcraft stuff, and right now I'm thinking about the Elder Scrolls, because I've played the game since Oblivion in 2006, so it's been around 8 years, and I know a lot about the lore, not as much as Warcraft stuff, because I read a lot of books in Warcraft and all of that, and when you're doing videos you learn a lot of stuff as well. But I've been reading on a lot of things about the Elder Scrolls. I haven't played Morrowind, but I played Oblivion and Skyrim like a few times by now, and I finished the story and everything. Now it seems really interesting for me, almost as much as the Warcraft story, and it is really great. There's a lot of these twists and different stuff, and there's so much history. It's not like they just wrote the current stuff, they wrote like stuff 10,000 years back. So I wanted to ask you guys for feedback if you'd like to see an Elder Scrolls lore lesson series. Now, I don't know too much about Elder Scrolls Online. I haven't played Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know if I will in the future, because I really don't play MMOs that much, except from Warcraft, because I just don't have enough time for it. But generally, like, the lore is the same, so I guess I could make that. So I wanted to ask you for some feedback, if that is something you would like to see. It would mostly be like the Warcraft one, so like a character or a faction or a race, and it would be like a few times a month. There would be different types of videos, but mostly lore lessons. And the reason why I'm asking for feedback is because I don't really know how many of you guys actually play it and if you'd like to watch it, as I did get a few requests previously to do some videos on it, like lore stuff. And if people are not interested, I really wouldn't want to waste time on it. Now, of course, the videos would be high quality. I wouldn't just like do slideshows as I did for the first lore lessons, as that kinda sucked. I might redo those as well, because I don't really like the way they were going, but it was a different time back then. I didn't really plan on actually doing this stuff seriously, so if I do Elder Scrolls lore lessons, it will be really high quality. I will put as much effort as I can into them, so you will get like video stuff. Hopefully if I can do something like with Farsight in Warcraft, with like those kind of smooth shots and all of that, also well researched and everything. Now, as fun as it is, another reason why I'm doing this is because I want to branch out a bit more, as I plan on doing a lot of things with the channel. And don't worry, it's not like flooding it with let's plays and low quality videos, just like time fillers. Instead, I want to cover more than just Warcraft, as right now I'm depending a lot on Warcraft and its rise. For example, I got like a huge spike in views since the Worlds of Dinner cinematic came out, because it kinda built up this hype and a lot of people just checked out his videos. While it has lowered down a bit now, since people don't really care too much, the hype has kinda been extinguished, if you could say that. And the views will probably rise again once Worlds of Draenor is released and a lot of people care about the game as well. But I don't really want to be so closely dependent on just one game, and instead I do want to cover a few. Now, I definitely won't be stopping Warcraft stuff, as I know most of you guys subscribe for it, and it should be going on the regular schedule as it is. Now, when we're talking about the schedule, that's another point I said I will cover. And if you've been following the channel for at least the past 5 or 6 months, you might have noticed that I've uploaded a lot more in the past few months or so. And that is mostly because I had a lot more time free and I was almost doing it full time with streaming and everything. Now, right now I don't really have that much time and only have some limited time to do videos, but I do plan on getting it back on the May schedule as it was before, so you should probably expect around 2 or 3 videos a week. So most likely a Q&A each week, an RP guide each week or every second week, also a top 5 or a top 10 or a lore lesson, or even Elder Scrolls stuff if I do it in the future. Might also do some Red Orchestra stuff that I did in the past, so 2 or 3 videos a week, the Warcraft ones usually, and added with some other videos, so it should be decent enough. So videos should be out like every second or third day, so it shouldn't be like a giant gap. So now also, when we were talking about the top 5s, I haven't mentioned it before. I did mention it on Twitter and Facebook, but as I said, I'm doing a collaboration video and it's a really big one. The biggest collaboration video I've done so far. Like, I only done like 2 or so. I've done the one with Ancient Dawn. I believe I did one before that, although it wasn't that big. But right now I'm doing like a top 10 video with a lot of different YouTubers that you guys probably watch. It's a lot of people that do machinima, similar stuff that I do, like news and all that stuff. So that should be out within a week, kinda depends on when I get the audio files. I got like 5 audio files so far, so I should be able to finish it. It just kinda depends on, I can't really do anything about it. And I do appreciate all those people like helping me out with the collaboration videos, so I don't really want to rush them on that one. Now, another update, if you could say that, would be on the hardware, as I should be getting a new monitor soon, like a second monitor and a graphics card, so you might notice some improvement in like the FPS. There might have been some FPS drops in my videos previously, but that should be fixed soon, hopefully within a month. I'm also getting a second monitor. So far I only have one, because of some graphics ports it's just not working that great. But once I get that, it will help a lot with streaming, as I will be able to have 2 monitors. So the stream should be a lot higher quality, I should be able to read the chat a lot more efficiently and everything. So that's another thing. And also, hopefully in like a week or 2, I might be getting a new microphone, which is the Rode Podcaster. And you should notice significant improvements in quality, not too much, because right now this microphone isn't too bad. I have a Behringer C1U, and it's not like really bad. The thing is, it's like really sensitive, and right now as I'm talking it picks up every little sound, like every breathing, and it's like super loud, so you have to edit it heavily. And every video I make I have to spend at least 2 hours like editing the audio, like cutting down those breathing noises, because it would be really annoying to listen to if I didn't do that. So generally, if I get the Rode Podcaster, it will help out a lot with the noise stuff and also streaming and everything. So you might be able to notice an improvement in the videos as well. As so far, pretty much everything I've earned on YouTube in the past like year, I've spent on like the microphone, the stand, like the monitor, and everything pretty much I use for videos, video editing, and all of that. So hopefully, like by the end of the year, I guess I should be able to get all of those upgrades set in, and you should notice a significant improvements in videos and like the speed it takes to render videos and everything. So that should be kind of a change. And also, before I end this video, I just want to give you some updates on the streaming as well, as I started streaming about 2 months ago. So far it has been going pretty good. I streamed before like every second day or something like that. I've also done that like 8-hour stream. Now I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks by now because I just didn't have the time, but I should probably be streaming tonight, or it's like a few hours after I upload this video, so you can check that out on the Twitch TV, Doronsmovies. It's in the description below. Now, I do plan on streaming at least 2 times a week, hopefully on the weekends, maybe on like nights, usually between 6 and 8 p.m. GMT, so that's around, I don't know really too much about American time, but you can check that out in the conversion system, but generally that's Europe time, so that's around 6, 7, 8 p.m. Kinda just depends. I'm gonna announce it on Facebook and Twitter, so you can check that out. So before I end the video, thanks so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate the guys that actually watch these videos, because I know you kinda do care about the channel. Maybe if you don't, you're just watching this video, but still, if you got to this part and you can hear that, I really do appreciate you for watching this, as I know not many people do watch this. There's a lot of people just watch the lore lessons or the top 5s and all of that. Although I do plan on doing like more types of videos and everything, and kind of getting a lot more serious with the channel. So do check out that straw poll in the description. It's pretty much about the Elder Scrolls lore lesson stuff. If you'd like to see it or not, just vote there, like honestly, if you'd like to watch it, because I do plan on doing them seriously, and I don't want to just like waste effort that I could put into different videos. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the social networks, Facebook and Twitter, as I do post a lot on there, and also the Twitch stream, and I do announce it on Facebook and Twitter as well. And do vote in that straw poll, and thanks so much for watching. The collaboration video should be out in a few days, or like a week, and there should be another RP guide on the Drena as well, a Q&A, and a lot of different videos. Anyways, thanks so much for taking your time to watch this video, and see you next time.